Silence hung like a shroud over the forest, broken only by the occasional crackling of flames in the distance. The recent forest fire had left a harsh mark on the land, and amidst it, a group of disparate souls found themselves thrown together unexpectedly. It was a disaster that none of them could have foreseen, and yet, here they were, each a note in this larger symphony of the wild. The boy, Alex, timid and quivering, had always lived in the shadow of fear. This moment, however, was his greatest challenge. Stranded after their plane crash, he felt the tremor of panic gripping him. It was not just his fears that spoke to him, but the forest itself seemed alive and hostile, whispering threats through the rustling leaves. Beside him, Emma stood tall. If courage had a face, it would be hers. Already, she was assessing the damage and calculating their odds. Her parents had been survivalists, and she had absorbed their lessons with a keen interest. Now, she embraced the mantle of leadership. She felt it was her duty to guide them not just for the sake of safety but for the salvation of their souls. Bandit, the wounded wolf, was a testament of nature's endurance. Found while licking its wounds by the riverbank, the animal limped but seemed determined. It was a prescient creature, seeming to know where safety lay amidst the chaos. Alex's first instinct was fear, but the desperation of their situation made him choose courage. He recognized the wolf's strength and decided to trust it. In their midst was Eamon, the blind elder with a face weathered by time. Though his eyes no longer saw, he was deep in wisdom. It was as if every one of his spoken words hung in the air like musical notes. "Listen," he said, "the forest is our adversary and friend. We must heed its song to survive." Their journey through the forest was a crescendo, rising and falling with the pulse of nature itself. Every step was a note, every breath, a chord. Emma led with decisiveness, Alex following closely, surprised by his newfound bravery. Bandit became their reluctant guide, revealing paths through the underbrush that seemed invisible to human eyes. The elders' stories were their lullabies at night, sung by the crackling fire. "Fear is but a note in the symphony," Eamon mused, "courage makes it a melody." The climax arrived as fiercely bright as the setting sun, a bridge across a roaring river that just minutes before had looked impassable. It was here their symphony reached its peak. As the water threatened, each of them rose, bringing their strength to the fore. Emma found a way, Alex bolstered courage by helping others cross, Bandit led them with instincts unfathomable, and Eamon held their spirit intact with songs of old. Together, as the chorus of the forest joined their own, they emerged victorious. Fear had transformed into courage, isolation into unity, and despair into hope. Though their journey ahead was untold, the symphony they created here would echo forever, proof that in the wildest places, hope sings loudest when it's a chorus.